Hi, this is Brenda Green, and welcome back to Living in the Go. So, I'm talking to you about your time today, time and how it relates to money or your salary. So, let's say you make 20 bucks an hour. After 52 weeks, you would be bringing in $41,000, which is kind of average for a lot of people here in America. But that's a nice chunk of money for you to do some things with. Let's say you want to buy a new car because your car is not so good, but you want something really stylish and flashy. Well, you make $41,000 a year. There are people who will go out and see a car that costs them $50,000, maybe even $60,000 and think, well, I can make payments, I can buy that car. But think about your time. You buy a car that's more than $40,000, you're paying more than a year's salary for a car that when you drive it off the lot, it's going to lose 10% of its value when you drive it off the lot. I kid you not. So you don't want to do that. You want to be frugal and you want to think about when you're buying a car. And I'm not saying don't buy one, but make sure it's within your means because your time is precious, it's valuable. Do you want to work a whole year just to pay for a car and you have other bills that you have to pay, right? So you can't pay it outright. So think about that, your time and how valuable that is. It relates to your money. The other thing to think about is, let's say you want to go out for the weekend. You know, you worked hard all week, but you want to be out, you want to be at the bar, at the club, and you want to, get a lot of drinks for your friends. You want to be high roller, you want to be balling or whatever. Again, you're still making 20 bucks an hour. Well, guess what? You could be out there, and if you spend $300, let's say, that's 15 hours of your work, right? 15 hours just for the weekend. 15 hours of your hard sweat and labor just to go out there and ball like the baller and spend that money. And that money would go fast. You could spend $300 in like an hour or so if you're buying drinks for everybody. So think about your time, think about your money, think about how you're spending it and what's really valuable to you, what's really important. I'm not saying that you can't spend, but for every dollar that you spend out there, it has value, it has meaning because it's based on your time. Now, there are things that you can do. Let's say if you make a decent salary and you want to do something, a DIY project, and it's going to take you all day to do it, well, that's again your time, right? Because if you're making a certain amount of money and you're spending all day to do that, so that's your valuable time gone. If you need to bring in a professional who could do it, and maybe you had to spend 50 bucks for them to fix it for you, but in the long run, it's saving your valuable time, then that's a worthwhile investment. So you need to look at how time relates to your money, your salary, correlate the two, and see what works best. If I was only making $40,000 a year, I would not go out and buy a $40,000 car. That's just me. I'd be looking for something in the 20s, and I would save some money to put on it on top of that. So just food for thought in terms of how valuable your time is to you and how valuable your money is to you as well. Thanks so much and have a great day.